The broadcast of You Are Enough. You have a gift that nobody can touch. You do. And God gave it to you. And nobody can take this gift. Nobody can do anything to take what God has given you. And nobody can curse whoever God has blessed. So you can rest assured today that you can't be cursed. If you've been wondering, thinking, because of everything that looked like it's falling apart around you, if you're being cursed, you're not being cursed. You're being set up by the Most High God to be restored. The wasted years, the wasted time, the people that you feel like you wasted your life on, your time and your effort, your energy, your money. God said, I'm going to restore that back to you. He said, I'm going to give it back to you. He said, I'm going to cause people to bless you and give you a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over a blessing. God gave you something that the devil can't take. I don't care how hard he works at it. He's going to lose every single time. It doesn't matter how many people try to hex you, to do negative incantations against your life. It just won't work because you are protected. You are divinely protected. Don't lose sight of the goal that's in front of you. Don't lose sight of it. When you lose sight of the goal, when you lose sight of the promise, you're going to succumb to the distractions. And the enemy is going to do whatever he needs to do to get you off course because he can afford for you to win, because you are a threat to his kingdom. You are a threat to the assignment that he has on your assignment. Do you know that there is a kingdom from darkness assignment against your assignment? But nothing will be able to destroy your family. It just won't. The tests and the trials that you go through, it just comes to do its best to wear you out. See, that's what the enemy's plan is for your life. He's going to send these things in your direction so you can lose hope, so you can give up, so you can cave in, so you can quit. But John 10:10 tells us that God came that we should have life and have it in abundance. You're going to have a good life. You're going to have a better life. This is what I want you to think about. And don't lose sight of it. It's so easy to lose sight of a good end whenever you are in the middle of a dark trial. But you can't lose focus and you can't lose hope. Don't lose sight of why you're fighting. There's a reason why you're fighting, because you're going to get a reward in the end. You are, but you can't stop in the middle. You got to push through. I know how you feel, family. I know it's challenging, and I know that it is difficult. But God said he will never put more on his children than we can bear. It feels like it's too much, doesn't it? It feels like it's too heavy. But when it gets too heavy for you, God is going to come in there and he's going to lift it, because he's a faithful God and he's going to do whatever he told you he's going to do. Don't succumb to the problems. Don't succumb to your issues of life. So you have to stay focused on where you're going. You have to stay focused on your goals. You have to stay focused on your dreams, because if you don't stay focused on the positive outcome, then you're going to just accept defeat. Don't accept defeat, because you have a choice and you need to choose today. As the Bible tells us, who you're going to serve. You got to choose today what side you're on. You got to choose right now what you're willing to believe. Do you believe you are a winner and overcomer? Or do you believe that you're a victim? You are an overcomer because you overcome already. How? By the blood of the Lamb and by the word of your own testimony. Don't lose sight. When things get too tough, don't lose sight. Don't lose sight of what you're fighting for. Don't lose sight of where you're going. Don't lose sight of those beautiful dreams and visions that you've had. Don't lose sight of it. Don't let it go. Don't. So you're going to have to surround yourself with positive people. When you're going through a trial, the worst thing in the world is to be around people who are negative. You got to get away from it, because it's going to take the life out of you. It's going to take the energy out of you. And where you had faith, it's going to eat up your faith. You cannot lose sight of the promise. You can't. You cannot lose sight of what your outcome is going to be, because your outcome is going to be good. You may be going through some troubled waters right now. It may be a little rocky, but God is going to lead you by still waters. You may be going through troubled waters. Read Psalms 23. I mean, read it and pray that over your life. That's a very powerful psalm. Psalms 23. You don't have to know it by heart. If you do, great. Don't just say it. Speak it with power, speak it with authority, and pray that Psalm 23 over your life, because God never wants you to lose sight and focus over where He's leading you to. You're going to be led maybe the long way around, because sometimes God will take you the long way around, family, but you're still going to get there. And why does He take us the long way around when He can take us the shortest distance? Because He's going to humble us, because God wants us to remember who He is to us and how He's provided for us. God never wants us to forget while we are in that trial, while we're in that season of tribulation. God doesn't want us to forget. This is why God will take longer to bring things to your life, because He's humbling us. Because so many people get the blessing and they forget about God. Don't forget about God whenever He brings you out. Don't do that, because God allow us to go right back in a place of bondage. This is a word of confirmation for you. I pray this will resonate with your spirit. I pray you're remaining hopeful, because God doesn't want you to lose sight. There's a bigger picture, and there's purpose. The pain that you may be in right now is purpose to your trauma. Don't feel like it. Don't have to. This is just a fact. Jeremiah 29:11, God said, I know the plans and the thoughts that I have for you. Every time the enemy comes and tell you something negative, you shut him down with the word of God. God said in Jeremiah 29:11, that's all you need to remember, family. It's going to work together for your good. Why? Because you are the called according to His purpose. Things don't work for the good of everybody. God said things work together for the good of those who love me and to those who are called according to my purpose. If you're the called according to the purpose of God and you love God with everything you have in your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your body, God says it's going to work together for your good. The bad going to work together for your good. So you can't lose sight of this. Don't lose sight that the bad will work for your good. Don't lose sight that all things work together for the good. Don't lose sight that no weapon forming against me shall prosper. Don't lose sight that God will lift your heavy load. Don't lose sight that everything will work out according to God's will and according to His own timing. The gift that God gave you, you can't be hexed with it. The devil can't take it, because he didn't give it to you, family. I love all of you so much. Thank y'all for what y'all do daily on our channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Jump to the back of the YouTube page and click those links and go to the Amazon store and sow your seed that way. To those of you who want to sow your seed, we'll talk later.